Hello, everyone. What is this day? I am both cold and hot at the same time, hence the outfit. And I didn't hear that. I had run out of my a lot of time because I was judging myself in the mirror. Yeah, you know, you know, it happens. Hello, how are we doing? I needed a little bit more time in bed this morning. I woke up at 4 and I couldn't go back to sleep. And I tried very hard to be positive, and they started with making fun of myself. I've progressed to judging, unfortunately. So, did that really just start up? That wasn't that way. What is that? What is that even? Do I need to close the windows? I don't want to. What is that? Oh, that is the loudest thing ever. Okay, I feel like this day is playing with me. Stop. How are we doing? I am really not sure, to be honest. Hi, Clarity. Hi, Eclipse. 45 stream streak, Aaron. Oh, sorry. That was my underwear that you could peep maybe, but please don't. I hope everyone is having a wonderful morning or whatever time it is for you. It is noon by now. Thank you. I hope you're having a good day. I mean, I'm just struggling with myself mostly. My body is tired and it hurts, but I've heard that's just part of being older. Even though I'm not that old. What is happening? I have planned a mini spa for myself again tonight, which means putting my feet in a steaming bucket of hot water and putting in some oils. I think they're demolishing something, or because that is really loud. Um, Face mask, if the cats allow me, because they tend to freak out a little bit if I do that. A hot shower, and then I'm gonna burrito myself. I think that's what I'm gonna do. But I thought let's not read the sexual politics of meat when I'm physically not 100%, which I'm not often anyway. But especially today, I just need it. I need to not be upset. Hi, Wisdom. I'm Blue. Hi, Lulu. The wheel of soon to be eaten lunch. Not sorry, cause hungry. Oh, I uh, I had sweet steamed buns. I also made an impromptu seat for Winston at the other side of the room, and I have to keep an eye on it if it works because I'm not entirely sure it will work. It's working so far. And he seems to enjoy it, so hopefully he'll leave me alone because I didn't take him on a walk either. I tried. I like I said, I tried. I had a morning. Yeah, I had more Borky, and then I was on the yoga mat, and I could feel my body collapse in on itself. So that's when I posted that I would be a little bit later today. I was just gonna do the same thing, but I'm not. I wanted to spend the whole week reading the sexual politics of meat. It's just not gonna work today. But it's fine. I need to continue Wheel of Time anyway. I read a little bit more since the last time I read on stream. Started what? Photo Brazil? What? What did I say? Yeah, progressive judging is the only quote we should take home with us today. Yeah, wisdom. I'm so serious though because I need to listen. I haven't actually cut my hair in a little bit. I've kept the the ends a little bit neat, but not too bad. But I need to give myself a curly haircut, and that takes so much time. I don't have the energy. I just don't have the energy to do that. So I'm not. But it looks really crappy right now. So I guess I'll do that in the coming few days when I'm not streaming, maybe. See, Lulu, I don't get it. What do you mean? I'm not that old. I'm quite young. In if you assume that I'm gonna be 150, which I am working towards, I want to be 150. But if I can't even sleep, what am I gonna do? Hiker Radio, happy second Monday. Yeah, no, this is not good, is it? Things I can't see. I can't actually see. I know that there's a huge something over there. It's really stressing me out. I'm not good with that. Yeah, and that's the thing. I'm already trying to prepare for Thursday to actually take the day off because I last week was interesting. I I know this, but I have to. It's one of those things. Sometimes you have certain habits that are really hard to break, because they're habits, and a habit is something that is not entirely conscious anymore for most people. And I have a few that are deeply rooted in trauma, and one of them is having to do my daily chores. Yes, go work. We're going to be chatting for another few minutes. um, like having to do my daily chores is really rooted um, in trauma. I'm so distracted. I'm sorry. And I've been working on that for a long time. But last week, for the first time, I was fully conscious from the beginning till the end of the day that I was telling myself I had a day off from thinking about work related things, doing work related things, um, and not feel guilty about it. And what do you know? I spent the whole day cleaning, cleaning and ironing and just, household work still. I, at the end of the day, I sat down and I was too tired to do something for myself. And that's not a day off. And funnily enough, I stumbled upon a thread of a man, and he had posted a picture, a before and after picture of his of their living room, because he was married. I'm not sure if he still is. But thank you for the hug. um, so I guess they just had a kid, and the title of the before and after picture of the living room was something along the lines of, I guess my wife doesn't suffer from postpartum, or she's doing fine despite postpartum even. I'm not entirely sure. Because today, on my day off, this man said, on my day off, she made me do the whole living room. And basically, honestly, from the before picture, it just looked that it mostly had to be cleaned up. And that made me spiral into, oh, wait, hold on. When I say I need a day off, the first thing I mean is I need to deep clean my house. And then I can take some time for myself. If there's dishes or and the dailies, just the dailies in general, if those are not done, I cannot calm down enough to do anything. I have to do the dailies first. I have to, and if there's laundry, it's even worse. If I have to iron, I don't have a day off until everything is gone. That husband, though, the comments in that thread were genius, because most of the people, all of them, I guess, were just like, yeah, I would check on your wife because you're soon to be divorced. If you think you have a day off with a newborn, it is already a bit sketchy. But she probably asked you to help her, because the furniture was also moved, and it just looked a lot more accessible and better suited to having a newborn. Like the flow of the room was a lot better, and it was just clean, right? Like the dirty diapers and stuff and blankets, but the and my question is, because it's kind of connected to all of the subjects I'm thinking about, gender related, patriarchy related, and so forth. And I need to take a day off. So when I say Thursday, I need to not work. I also mean don't clean, right? Am I making any sense? Because I have trouble communicating today. Thank you for the hydrate, heaven smile. I've figured out a way to pull trauma out of the psyche into the palms of the hands, but it requires copious amounts of psychedelics and a copy of Dirk's Gentles. Dirk? I'm always confused about that name. I'm so sorry. Dirk's Gentle Holistic Detective Agency. What is that? I have never heard of that. Uh, psychedelics. Just microdose. Just microdose. I've heard great stories about that. I also oh, it's been a long time since I've ever heard of oh God, it's freaking Douglas Adams. I have not drunk. Sorry. My nails, you don't want to see my hands up close. Ask Erin. Erin with a 45 streak. Oh my God. My hands look as my state of mind is. Hi, Chupacabra. Oh no. Oh no, there's a lot more R's than I thought yesterday. I'm so sorry. I said it all wrong. How are you doing? Yeah, Lulu. Yeah, he was blaspheming, aggressively saying that his wife wasn't. It was no. He was saying that she must not be having any kind of postpartum at all. Like she just gave birth, but she has no right to have any emotional dysregulation because clearly on my day off she's able to do things. What do you mean day off? You have a newborn. Hold on, I forgot something again. You have a newborn, and it looked like the pictures were really giving away that this mother had probably been begging to reorganize the living room even before the baby was there because it just looked a lot. It made sense. It made sense. It wasn't just about the fact that there were no stray blankets or you know, baby clothing strewn. It was more like the flow of the room made a lot more sense. Maybe that's a woman thing, but the shade was more like my wife is making me work on my day off, while the work was not just for her comfort, but literally she gave birth to a baby. If she wants the couch on the other side of the room, you put the couch on the other side of the room, sir. What do you mean day off? Shut up. Move the couch. Move the couch. But I promise that the comments were really good. I have to say that Threads is really a good place to be in general. To me at least, because I think I feel like the people over there are really funny and they are not afraid to call them out in either the most sarcastic, perfectly sarcastic, or just dead ass facts. I don't know how to explain it. I feel like a lot of people on there are on the spectrum. Ask Erin is a whole new section of the show. Oh, Erin, I said that my hands look like my state of mind. Because look, Erin actually has beautiful nails. Oh, okay, she actually puts in effort. I don't. I slap some color on there before I go to bed and pray that it's still on there and not all over my sheets in the morning. That's what I do. She takes the time to get her nails beautifully done. I don't. I can't do that. If only because of the awkwardness of the appointment. I can't do that. Someone is touching me, my hands, and I have to just sit still. And what do I talk about? I can't even go to the hairdresser because that's too uncomfortable. I don't have to directly look at someone. No, I couldn't do it. So, if only for that. And she showed me this hologram. I want to say holistic. Well, holistic nail polish. And it was so beautiful. And I just thought I could never, if only because I stress and I pick at my fingers, all right? I mean, he was obviously, and I don't understand Reddit enough, so I don't spend time there, but there are a few content creators that I used to watch that would go through Reddit, am I the assholes? Dylan is in trouble. I used to watch. It's just PDF files at the moment. Docus on what has been found in the PDF files. It's really strange to me that no one is talking about a very specific diary. By the way, it's really, I think it's being suppressed. The diary of someone who started going to the police in 96, I think. Be wary if you try to find it because it's I feel like it's being suppressed because I people would be a lot more uncomfortable if they knew about that diary. Anyway, people are taking care of it because she's talentless. Well, me too. But the color is beautiful, and also the rest of your fingers look like you're mentally at least a little bit more stable than I am. Stable enough for me to cling to at least because I do not know how to do what you do on a daily basis, truly. Even if she hadn't given birth, how about you put your weight into the couple of do your part? Yeah, exactly, Lulu. Like, why are you complaining? And it should be fun. It should be fun to, you know, putter out your house and build a home with your partner. Isn't that what you're supposed to do on your day off? Work together and be a team and do things? Make your home cozy and comfortable for the both of you. But it was just all over the post. He expected to sit in that dirty room, complain about the dirt, while his wife was just being a single mom, taking care of the kid and the house. And he just assumed that he could drink beer and sit on his dirty couch all day. I take an hour every month. I mean, I do not take an hour every month. If it's 5 minutes in an evening, she's gonna yell at me for the talent. Yeah, you're not talentless for one, but also you're Superwoman. Don't forget. No, it's hard, but you're Superwoman. It's a good color. It's probably the last time I wear it though, because these scam companies, I swear. First off, why does the brush only reach like a third into the bottle? There's so many reasons why I'm upset about this. Not even about the wasted money, but now I have to throw away something that is chemical and poisonous and bad for the environment because you were too greedy and want me to buy a new bottle sooner. Luckily, there's chickadees, so I don't get too upset. Right, Winston? Yeah, I have to fix that one. I know. They sat on one of my bird feeders with too many birds, and now it's crooked, and they don't eat from it anymore. So I have to go fix it on my day off. No, mine does, Erin. My mental state. You can read my mental state from the state of my fingers. I don't know about you, but for me, it's a big sign that I'm not processing things well if I start to not be able to hold things with my fingers because they start to, bleed. Ooh, TMI. It's a good thing I'm not reading about meat today. Dude busy holding a beer in one hand, doing something with the other, and watching NASCAR, expecting his wife to clean, cook, take care of a baby, and bring him his food so he doesn't miss a second of the vroom vroom. Yeah, exactly. You could... The way he set up that old post, you could, exactly like you're saying, Lily, you could just picture every detail of the whole life of that woman, basically. And the pressure that this man was put, and he fully expected that the people on threads were like, oh, she made you work on your day off? This woman who gave birth to your offspring? What? No way. She made you move a couch? Blasphemy. I don't know what to say. To the asylum immediately because that's no wife. How dare she? No. Oh, I'm missing things. Oh, there's a movie plot in this somewhere. Wisdom, I think you're the one to write it. Yeah, no, Threads is pretty funny. I mean, I have to be careful because social media just makes me cry. It doesn't matter. I can't take the emotional whiplash, all right? I'm too sensitive. I can't deal. And I'm not saying it's just the things that are sad, actually. It's also the things that are too cute. There's one particular kitten called Babycorn. And I think the account is actually Whiskers to Whiskers. Oh, the amount of cats that I'm attached to at the moment is really unhealthy, and I'm going to be so upset. Like, Yona Yinton lost her dog. I need to stop thinking about that now because I'm gonna cry again. See? Social media is dangerous for me. Mm-mm. I can't do it. Is it okay if I just say Cupra? But because you put a lot of R's in there. How dare you? Chupa? Not Koopa. Chupa. Chupra! Oh my god! Why did you do that? No. No, no. Oh no, no. Horses is even worse. They get so old. I have a few horses on Instagram as well. Like Gus. Gus is so cute. But he's hurt. He's hurt and he's sad. And now I'm scared. But I will not. I will not unfollow. I can't do it. Now I need to follow them. I really recommend baby corn though. Baby corn is he has a little blap. He's a black kitty, and he has a little blap when and especially when he hears the door open and close. He now has a little friend because he's very tiny, so he can't really play with other cats because he has that wobbly cat disease as well. So he needed a really wisdom. You know baby corn. Oh my god, I love baby corn. Pikachu Chupacabra. Listen, wisdom. Look at the R's in that name. you're mean. Chupra. Okay, I've got it now. We're going into a sprint, people, in about 2 minutes. I love baby corn, and I don't know how I do it, but I often open Instagram within an hour of them posting. I just my soul knows. My soul knows when there's a new baby corn, a new baby corn post. Have you seen Guppy? See, I'm so involved in the life of this stupid cat. Okay, Baby Corn has a lot of disabilities, but Baby Corn loves friends. So Baby Corn now has a foster daughter, which is also a little tiny baby kitten, and she's called Guppy, but she has the biggest claws. I love her. I love them. I'm not okay. Okay, I believe you, Chubra. It's me. It's me. I'm having a day. Don't worry. I'll be fine. Yeah, Guppy is adorable. Guppy is really adorable. I need to focus now, and it's gonna be hard. I'm gonna be thinking about Baby Corn and Guppy. Out of context, those names are really weird. All right, I'm reading today. This is Tuesday. In about a minute, I'm gonna mute myself and shut up. I will be making some tea because I took this with me, but there's like one sip in there, and it's upsetting. I want a black cat. The next cat that I want is gonna be a black one because I want a toothless. I am an Australian. Say less. Say less. Okay, I will in less than a minute. Okay, I'll be muting myself. Is that okay? And we're going to go do a sprint. Uh, there's another little kitten called Figgy Pudding. My wait. That makes me think of Puddles. Puddle is why am I only following kittens that are like disabled? That's really not okay. This is why I get so emotional when I open Instagram because they're all like too adorable and people can be good because otherwise they wouldn't even live. They would be dead. But there's people who save them. I gotta go. I'm gonna read before I make myself cry. Oh no! I'm not even kidding. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna shut up. I'll see you in 30 minutes. I'll be right back. Last minute. All right. It's chaos here. I don't know why. It's quiet now for now, but there's something going on the side of somewhere else. I can't see it, and that's very frustrating, and I can't stand it. How are we doing? I read a few pages. It's not going very fast. Winston took a revenge poop, and now it smells in here. I did put myself in a bit of a spot because how am I supposed to talk about? Yeah, I need to fix that. I know. Don't call me out like that. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because I am reading like so deep into the series. I don't want to spoil anything, but I think something just dropped in my head, and I'm not sure I like the series anymore on TV, which is interesting because it took 10 books for me to say that. Um, like, can I even say what POV I'm in? Like, I'm gonna ruin it for everyone. The high loop. Hi, Kyle. I really don't know. I don't know what you mean, actually. Maybe I blocked it out, which is very possible. That's perfect revenge. He does this all the time. But the thing that is adorable about it is that he seems to, I can't say for sure, but he seems to be very aware of the fact that he smells horrible. He smells so bad. He stinks up the entire house. And I'm laughing because I am used to girl cats, and girl cats are a lot more behaved than a Winston. I'm too tired for this. But he seems to be aware. And how do I know this? Because ever since he was a baby, ever since like the first poop he took in my house, our house, he has continued to like paw the air and the side of the litter box. I don't have closed ones because I hate Dixies. So why would I put my babies in there? You know, I understand the concept of closed litter boxes, but personally, I have never had one. Bo made me aware of it. Actually, she hated the closed ones, and I started thinking about it and thought, yeah, no, I wouldn't I wouldn't want that either. Anyway, I do have a high side. Come show your face. So he paused the side, and he has a lot of trouble actually hiding his poops because he's so worried about like what is he doing? So even if he takes a revenge poop, which he does every once in a while, I can't be angry because he's just so silly. Yeah, well, I have high sides. I have high sides. But I don't know. The high ones, Bo really wouldn't go on them, and ever since I just haven't had them. I know most people have them. I am worried about the electric ones. I'm not. Well, how do I say this? I don't know the name of the man. The man with the the bald man with the sideburns, the cat man, and he taught me that the spinning ones that clean themselves. Just imagine that you take a shit and your bathroom starts to spin. Don't do that. I can't imagine that's comfortable. Then give the closed ones. Then the closed ones are better. I never started it. No, I don't know if I even want to. The series, the TV show of the Wheel of Time. I think at the core, they're doing a really good job, because they are not cutting corners when it comes to the clothing and sets, or at least until I watched it. And generally, the budget seems to go up with stuff like that. But the attention to detail to all these different peoples, and how they clothe themselves, and the incorporation of that alone, for me, is very important. It completely ruins the immersive experience if that kind of detail is just skimmed upon. And I mean, I haven't finished yet, so I can't really give an opinion on certain things. But I understand that a lot of people who have read the full series are angry about a few elements, like casting. Uh, oh, it's so loud. It's so distracting. I'm so sorry, but I don't know what's happening, and it's loud, and I'm scared. What if they tear something down, or what if I'm getting blocked in and I can't get out? That would be horrible. I don't know. I don't keep track of the neighborhood. Like casting and a certain storyline, and I agree that there is divergence, but at the end of the day, it's not. This isn't the script. The same thing with Outlander. You can love it or hate it. Yeah, that's your own choice. But I think they're doing a great job. And of course, you need to change a few things here and there, and maybe a few storylines don't make sense on screen when they do on paper. And like, sometimes characters get merged, and I think if they at the core stay true to what the story is trying to tell, and there's an integrity to the whole process. I think, I don't know. I think they're doing a great job. So what I'm trying to say is, just because I have a personal opinion about this doesn't mean that it's not valid, that it's not okay, or that it's a bad show. And this goes for everything. My opinion and my experience does not change yours. So you might think it's a great show, you might hate it. Both are valid. It's fine. And that goes for everything in life. Oh my god, I think I need to go check or something so I can stop stressing. What are you saying? Oh, okay. Psychological warfare. Hi Maggie, I am reading the 10th book of the Wheel of Time series, Crossroads of Twilight. I'm not even kidding. Oh, I am so sorry. I forgot to welcome To Deaf to Leopard. I'm not sure what that means, but I love it. Hello, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. I don't trust the seas? Yeah, no, me neither. I'm still getting over the fact that I could never be a mermaid. It was something I wanted to be for a very long time. Vincent. Oh, he's bullying me. He's bullying me. So, if in case you didn't catch it, the fact that I went back to bed means that we didn't go for a walk this morning. So he does have a right to be a little bit upset, but it's really mean to do what you're doing right now. That's really mean. He's pawing at the backpack as if I don't know that we didn't go for a walk. Shut up. Stop it. No, don't. I don't want it. I don't want to deal with this. And we'll go tomorrow. Oh no, I don't understand what's going on. Are we okay? Wait, what are you talking about, Lord of the Rings? I want to. Hello? Can I join? Or am I just gonna go? I mean, it's almost time anyway. Okay, so in about 2 minutes, 1 minute, we're going into a power hour. The goal of which is to try and practice flow. I am really horrible at it lately. So in case you're struggling to focus on your task or just life in general, you're not alone, and you probably found the right place to be. Uh, and the power hour is designed to offer yourself a lot of space to get back to it if you get distracted or if you need a little break. Stop it, Lulu. Oh no, I thought I've been talking to myself for this entire time. Oh no, I need to go. I need to go. I need to go. Lord of the Rings is granddaddy of high fantasy, but that doesn't mean it's the one I enjoy the moist. Enjoy the moist. I guess that's true. Yeah. Yeah, I wish I could do that, Chungus, but my setup is not made for relaxation. You guys remember in the beginning of Wally how everyone, was not really functioning and depended on ergonomically designed chairs and stuff, and they didn't really walk? I've been thinking about that scene very, very, very much. What's happening in my brain? A lot. And I kind of wanted to ask you to think about it too. um, because sometimes I feel like a pauper sitting here, on my eating bench that is completely not ergonomic. But at the same time, a lot of people a lot of people say that I have great posture. So I want to give you a subtle seed of thought that maybe your ergonomic chair is actually making you um, deteriorate faster than you need to. Maybe being uncomfortable is actually the thing that is needed to stay mobile for longer. Now, yes, there are limits here, but I think maybe those chairs are a big mind F. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna mute myself so you can turn on your own music and don't hear, these kinds of thoughts just I don't know where they come from, but now you have them too. I'm gonna make a little bit more tea. Maybe look outside. Probably not, actually, because I don't have shoes on. But I'm gonna shut up. Good luck, and I'll see you in an hour. Instant. Last minute. That was the longest minute of my life. Okay, listen, let me explain, okay? No, I wasn't looking at smut, but I did see something that you definitely see in smut. Millie, why did you call me out like that? I could have played it off, but I can't lie. So, all right, listen. Why did I even? I don't remember, but I wanted to do a ha ha hee hee. All right, I want no. Listen, listen. I wanted to do a hee hee ha ha. I just want. I am keeping a play by play. I don't know if it's gonna be a lot because my experience with fantasy is I don't really have a lot to say. I just kind of disappear into this. But I why did I even? I don't know. Wait, I need to understand. Why did I even go to Wikipedia? I shouldn't do that when I'm streaming. It's raining. That had nothing to do. How did I get there? Okay, listen, I am not responsible for my own thoughts. Let me be very clear. I don't know what goes on in there. I just know that I am in the middle of it. And I went to Wikipedia. What is the first thing? I don't know. I really don't know. I came across something and I wanted to tell you, hey, did you know that condoms used to be made out out of animal intestines? And I genuinely want you to know that because it's so distressing. It's so distressing, this information. I know this because of um, Anna Karenina. I think the Keira Knightley version. I'm not sure if there's more, but oh, great! First scene actually. That movie starts with that's not the point. He pulls out like a sheep gut. And I would be, yeah, I get it. Why women of nobility didn't want to, have fun because what the hell? Nah. So I wanted to put that in my play-by-play and give you a link to the history of condoms. But I can't stop myself from reading. All right, now I have to know things. And I came across a pessary. I had never heard of this word. I now understand a little bit better. And I do know what it is. But also, the first image that I got, I wanted to faint. So, I'm not gonna say. I mean, you can guess, but I saw a word that points to the anatomy of a certain part of the male body, and it didn't click. Okay, so I clicked on suddenly, I just saw. I didn't mean to. It was so violent. Suddenly, in my face, I gave myself an unwanted, I flashed myself. How do you do that? How do you do that? I am because I wasn't prepared to see a penis. What is karma? I get it. I wanted to have a hee hee ha ha for people who didn't know the history of condoms, and now I can't see. I keep seeing this stupid image, and I don't even remember why I went to Wikipedia. Well, why I wanted to. I mean, do I say it? I can't say it. Now I'm gonna spoiler, but I'm so worried. I'm not having a good time. Hi, Bum Bum. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. I'm so sorry, but it's normally a little bit more. Well, actually, it's quite savage in here, I have to say. So, be prepared. How are you doing? Also, Romeo lover and Maggie, thank you so much for the follows. Welcome in this day. It's so chaotic. I am not sure what's happening. Luckily, most of it has been out of screen, and thank goodness you don't see my screen, because I would have been permabanned instantly. I want to permaband my eyes. How do you flash yourself? This is horrible. I'm gonna have nightmares. I didn't want to see that. I don't know if I should be disappointed or what. I don't know. I mean, you can do the thing I just did and get and. Oh no! What is happening? Please don't. I put a new thing here, and I wanted to hang something up, but I don't have the thing that I want to hang up. So now it's just. But I'm not sure. I did it myself, and it might break. Just so you know. Yeah. Didn't read much. I did read, so that's good. I'm so worried. I'm so worried. And I want to ask questions, but also I don't, because if you tell me, I might get upset, and then I'll have a point to, be angry at, and I don't want you to do that. Anyone. It's just gonna be me. But I'm so worried. I'm so worried. Has anyone read the Wheel of Time series and finished it? I had a moment of Jordan, you can't do this in 2026. You can't do this. You can't joke about this. For a second, I really thought, oh no, I would have heard, right? I would have heard if we're not gonna cancel this one, right? No, it's all good. It's all good. It was me. I just had to read 2 more sentences, and then it was fine. And then I googled, for some reason. I googled the history of condoms, and now here we are. I am unsure how I called you. You low Oh no! Yeah, see, I said I was gonna forget something with the E. What was it? What was it? Please remind me. Has neon gods been overwhelming you? I just skipped the smile. The moment his eyes darken. Oh, they're twitching. I'm so traumatized. There are random words in my head that trigger instant trauma. From books, specifically. How dare you? How dare you? No, I just skip it. I give up. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm almost done. Is it here? No, it's not. Where is it? I think. Oh, that's why. Also, I couldn't read ebook because I had to charge ebook. It's on a charger. I don't know. I think I have 2 hours left. Rain. Wait. I think I wanted to ask you last time, but how? All right, I'm gonna try to remember. I'm gonna do my very best, but please know that at the moment I flashed myself accidentally. I sent myself an unwanted you know what picture accidentally by clicking on the wrong thing on Wikipedia, and now I'm very upset and overwhelmed. Yeah, I'm not gonna show you my fingers. They're ruined. They're absolutely ruined. My thumb is just. The good thing about that is if I decide to become a burglar, you won't be able to get my fingerprints. So that's something. Yulo is Elvish for. Oh, I do remember. See, I messed up, man. I messed up. My brain is completely. So don't do that. Don't send pictures of your member to anyone. It's highly disruptive, and might trigger a manic episode. So now you know. Also the pessary. I am so upset about the images. So upset. Like, what the hell? Why do we do this? Aside from if you have like a prolapse, but like, what? Can we invent something for the people who are fertile 24/7, please? God dang! Wait, the what? Oh God, I need to go. I can't. So Wikipedia is basically one big trigger for me because I learned too much in too short a time, and sometimes I click on things that I didn't intend to look on. I click on. How many pages did I read? I think about 30. Oh, I wish I could say, but I'm gonna spoil her. I'm gonna spoil her. So, I won't be reading this tomorrow. I'm not ready. How many pages left? See, the thing is, I'm in the same POV. I've been in the same POV for quite a bit. This is someone else. Okay. No, it's not. Oh no. And that's worrying. You know how in movies sometimes you get to know a character really well out of nowhere and you're like, oh, wait, I like this new character. Dead. It's not gonna go well. It's not gonna go well. How do I talk about this without spoiling? Do you want me to leave, Erin? I can leave. I don't know what I'm repeating. What am I repeating? Okay, well, you kind of ruined my mood. So I'm gonna actually go. I was going to go after this anyway. Um, so I love you. Thank you so much for being here. I'm gonna answer my own questions. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm not gonna read this because I'm actually upset. But I want to be excited about it because it's funny, but not like this. So I'll be back tomorrow. Look at the schedule. See what the piece for you. I love you. Uh, Please be kind to yourself and to others. And don't forget to drink water. Right? Bye bye.